Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Haste Podcast, okay? Today we have Arctic's live with us, top left. We got Forrest, the Indian man, top middle. We got Austin, the
I don't want to hear Indian again.
the controversial God, top right. Bottom left with the Among Us backgrounds, Nathan, once again. And then the no face cams, Peter H. And then I'm here, the host, the one and only. Today we're going to be diving into how much some of the top YouTubers and social media influencers make. What do y'all think about that? All right,
I wish we were making bank like that.
Discord delay, bro. I'm so excited.
Okay, so my opening question for you guys is: what did you guys want to be when you guys were little? What did you guys want to be when you grew up?
Who first?
I'll go first. Because I'm already doing what I want to do in my life. I'm working in retail.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to be when you grew up?
No, I mean, okay, well,
this guy was like a 5-year-old and wanted to be a
what do you mean by kid? Because I don't think I wanted to be anything in first through fourth grade. Like 5th grade is when I was like, oh, YouTuber.
Well, whenever they made you write down on a piece of paper, they asked you, what did you want to be when you grew up? What did you put down?
I just copied everybody else. There was like firefighter, like that.
I'd say the first thing you wanted to be. Yeah, it doesn't have to be very, very early.
Yeah, fair enough.
First thing that I was genuinely serious about was YouTuber, and now it's still the same thing.
Okay, Fars.
I want to be a doctor, man. Be making that bank, $300K a year.
Brainwashed.
Yeah, I don't want to go in the medical field anymore.
I don't want to be anything. I never wanted to be anything.
All right, loser. Oh,
You're joking, right? So what'd you put?
Austin wants to be a bum. Austin wants to be a bum.
When I was a kid, I didn't write anything. I don't know.
This guy was
nowadays, maybe last year, I decided maybe teach
law
stuff.
school.
A teacher.
Teeth stuff.
What?
Teeth stuff. Orthodontist.
Oh.
Weird.
So I guess that's like the earliest remembrance, I guess. Of last year.
Respectable, Nathan.
I think I put engineer, but just because it sounds cool.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be an engineer anymore.
I was the typical brainwashed Asian kid. Wanted to be a doctor. Next.
Still does, by the way. Still does.
Not as much. It's definitely on the list. If I want to do it later in the future, but it's not like a priority or like my dream job. PH.
He's got 5 jobs lined up.
I don't know. It was always something fun. I never really had anything set on it, so probably like YouTuber, actor, that type of just something that seemed fun.
Actor.
Yeah, on his Student of the Year thing, it says.
Yeah,
actor.
don't act like you ain't read the interview.
Okay, so me getting into that. Basically, nowadays I feel like whenever you ask a kid that, and literally almost every single person is gonna say like YouTube or gamer or streamer or something along those lines. And I just want to say how fucking unrealistic that is. Okay, not to crush anyone's dreams or whatever, but it's just so unrealistic unless you understand the game inside out. I feel like, cause the people who really make it the top 1% it's insane.
Do you understand the game?
The process of, not really, but the process of.
It's literally just RNG.
But what's
what?
It's not RNG.
Are you sure about that?
No, I want to say that right now. It's not RNG.
We could say the same for doctors and things. Kids want to be doctors. Top 1%.
That's true too. We're actually getting fewer doctors nowadays than anything.
But I feel like you could actually work and gain the title of doctor, but for YouTube, you can work hard and still not be able to do anything with it. Or any other
I feel like it's vice
social
versa.
media platform.
I think with YouTube, you have obviously growing out is always the hardest part, but it's exponential. Whenever you start getting your first couple followers, you gain more and more, and then once you hit that 100K mark or even that 50K mark, it just starts snowballing. You'll get more and more, and that's just the way it is. But I feel like with YouTube, obviously it's the grind and hard working, but the people who are able to be motivated and promote themselves in the beginning and keep doing it for the years out, I feel like that opportunity for them to shine will come, if that makes sense, and they just have to take the opportunity. You know what I mean? But
all right,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
All right, so you saying that the career choice is unrealistic, but what kind of following do you think is enough to make that a career, to where you can not work a part-time job along with the YouTube thing? What do you think is the threshold of, I can make this a career, I can make this a job, let me put all of it into it?
what platform are we talking about? Because like YouTube and Twitch are like similar, but they're also different.
No, they're insanely different. That's something to have lined up. We can get to that, Peter. That'll come in a little bit. But the first platform I want to get into is YouTube. Probably the most obvious one, the most long-lasting one. That's not super relevant, or that hasn't become like super relevant. Because I feel like streaming and TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that has like blown up within the last like year or two. But YouTube's been around for like a while. So first, like YouTube is obviously all about the algorithm. Like you literally have to know it inside out, and if you want to be relevant, because the algorithm is that makes you pop up in like recommendeds on the bottom right or whatever, like show up on the screen, and if you click the video or not. Basically, the algorithm's based off of past liking, comments, views, watch time, and listen, the number one thing, okay? The number one thing, like no joke, like it's actually kind of insane. Like I don't understand. It's the click through, okay? And the click through is the click rate of when it pops up in the recommended and you click it. Does that make sense? The average person,
What?
the average person is like 1 through 3, okay? But if you have like a 5%,
Seconds?
What?
Oh, never mind.
click rate. So say you're watching a YouTube video, and on the right hand side something like pops up in like your recommended feed, and you click it, their video, that's like the click through rate. If that makes sense.
Oh, you're saying the right, like
Yeah.
desktop. It's on the right.
Yeah.
That honestly makes sense.
I don't know who watches YouTube on desktop.
Those are the two biggest things: watch time, which is the retention, and the click through rate. Okay. And it is actually so crazy. I didn't think thumbnails were that important, but now that I like learned that it's the click through rate, imagine how important the titles and thumbnails are. Like,
Right?
just
That's why they have
imagine.
clickbait. That's why they have clickbait.
Exactly.
So
That's
we
kind of
got
how.
PH.
But they didn't like just now start doing that, like retention and time and stuff, until like 3 years ago. That's when the algorithm like really changed. Because beforehand, YouTube used to promote like bigger content creators and content creators that had like lots of comments, likes, and views, and like shares and stuff. Because likes and comments were like huge like 3 years ago. Nowadays, it's still big. Like it makes you like pop up in the algorithm more, obviously. But like now, retention time is like almost number one in the click through rate. That's right. And YouTube also wants to promote smaller creators. Like say, let's take a group like the Sidemen, for example, okay? Compare us to the Sidemen. If we were getting the same watch time as them on a video, we would be getting promoted more than them. It's literally that simple. That's why like now, smaller content creators, it's easier to grow if your content's good, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's very true with the newer YouTube channel thing. I've seen a couple of YouTubers that were big in the past, like around like when I was like in middle school, elementary school, so like 2015 area. They got rid of their old YouTube, or they like archived their old YouTube channel which had like 1 million subs or a couple million subs, and then they made a new one because their following kind of died out. So it's so that he still can get put in that recommended because he's a newer channel, and he's what's it called, but he still also has the following of people that still want to watch him from before.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a smart move. It's because of the new what's called algorithm.
Yeah, like right now it's crazy. You'll see like a lot of bigger YouTubers creating like a second channel, or like, well, you see that in the past, but like they'll create like another channel just because it'll like boost them up and they'll show up more in the algorithm. Like you'll see like a lot more newer channels popping up with like old content creators. Like it's kind of insane. Let's see. Ooh, another thing I learned, okay, is the post velocity, okay.
What does that mean?
Almost every platform has it. Like take for Instagram, for example. Instagram takes the first hour your post is up, and the more likes and views it gets, the more it'll promote it on like the For You page or whatever. Does that make sense? So it's the same thing with YouTube. Within the first 24 hours, if you get more views, likes, and comments and stuff, like interactions, engagement, within the first 24 hours, your video will be promoted more than a video that doesn't get as much engagement in the first 24 hours that it's posted. Does that make sense?
That
like-
makes so much sense.
I hate you guys. Literally everything matters. It's kind of crazy. That's why I feel like people are saying that YouTube is 100% the hardest platform to grow on. But for me, that like seems a little off because I feel like YouTube is such a good source of like passive viewership and income, just because the video is like always on, like it's always on the platform and people can click on it whenever. unlike Twitch where you have to be live for someone to discover you. Does that make sense? Like, does anyone else think
That
that's like
makes sense.
confusing?
That's kind of facts.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, but I think Twitch makes it easier to find those people during those times when they are on, and YouTube's it's quote quote more difficult because it's hard to get the attention of those people who are always going to be on it.
I don't
'Cause
know.
it also depends on your content, you know? It depends on the longevity of your content. If you're going to be making like tutorial videos, you're always going to be getting views from that. Like there's always going to be someone looking up like how to tie a tie or some shit like that.
True.
Right? But not everybody's going to be looking for like funny moments, right? Because there's going to be so many funny moments that are going to be on top of you. Let's like from a month ago, that your quote quote funny moment video is probably only going to be good for like 2 to 3 weeks, unless you're a growing YouTuber with not that many videos. That's just how it's going to be.
But then again, your videos is always out there. Compared to Twitch, you have to be live for it. Like, say someone small doesn't have as much time because they can't make it their 100% full-time job. So they're streaming, like, only 3 hours a day. That's an eighth of the day, while YouTube, you're 100% on there every single day, no matter what.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that people are going to be watching your stuff.
Well, you know, Twitch, the likelihood of someone finding you is so much smaller if you're only on 3 hours. Think about it. If you're only streaming 3 hours a day and YouTube, you're on there 24/7, you have an 8 times greater chance to be discovered on YouTube than Twitch.
Yeah,
theory.
but then you got
Because you're 24 hours in the day.
Twitch also promotes like those smaller YouTubers. Like, say, depending on what you watch, like whatever you watch, then they have like a recommended tab that's like 4-10 viewers of like small
This is
creators,
facts.
like just along the line, and then you can like scroll through all of them and pick whichever one you want.
Yeah, and it's very rare that I find my recommended has like someone with over like 500 views. It definitely is promoting the smaller people.
I actually agree with that. I was actually browsing on Twitch I think yesterday night, and like I was looking up browsing or whatever, and like usually like the automatic thing is like highest to lowest viewers, like whoever you're looking at. But when I looked at mine, it wasn't that. It was actually like most like it wasn't recent. I don't know what it was, but it was showing like people who had like 25 viewers, 100 viewers. And it was like smaller content creators, and not only that, but like I clicked on this guy once, and I went back to like the search thing, and he was like always on there. So basically, if you ever click on them on once or accident, they 100% always pop up on like the recommended thing, which is like weird for me. I don't know.
I mean, YouTube also has like limitless amounts of videos as well. So like there's
I
so
was
many
gonna say that.
Okay.
I saw Austin think and I got scared,
Yeah,
bro.
there we go. Right? Because
So like you said, Twitch, you say there's like 3-hour gap for you to be noticed, but then on YouTube there is no gap because there's so many people that you have to compete with.
I agree.
So,
I
like-
was going to say that Twitch is much less saturated than YouTube.
Yeah,
I
but
agree with you.
I think. So I was talking to someone about this last night. The streamer Atriok, he does this like business thing every like Tuesday or Monday or whatever, and he was talking about the predictions for the 2021. My friend was talking about that, and then I decided to go watch it for myself. So one of the things he predicted was what's called an up in streaming on YouTube, right? Because what's it called the streamer Tommy Innit, the Minecraft streamer.
Okay.
This is just one of the examples that we were talking about last night also. He gets less views than Technoblade, who's a YouTube exclusive streamer. And I think the whole idea with that is that the streaming part of Twitch, because Twitch is only streaming, right? And that's what it's known for. And then the streaming part of YouTube is just hasn't been tapped into yet. You know, there's people that only go on YouTube instead of Twitch, right? And then that's why people upload their VODs on YouTube. So I think instead of streaming on Twitch most of the time, I think more people are going to start going over to YouTube to stream. I don't think it's going to beat out Twitch anytime soon, but I think it's just going to be more people and it's going to be a little more successful than what it is now.
I don't agree at all. I think YouTube and Twitch are such different platforms. Like
I'm talking about for streaming.
Yeah, like the streaming is just so different. Like I don't know. There's like no way to describe it, but I don't know. There's just so many different other platforms to stream on, and YouTube to me just isn't a streaming platform, like at all.
What other sites do you see people streaming on besides
Facebook.
Twitch and YouTube?
Facebook, come on,
Yeah,
Facebook gaming.
Okay, now
Yeah, bro,
Okay,
this guy's
no
Or
one
fucking-
uses that crap.
if you're going up to someone, if they say, "Give me your top 3 streaming platforms," it's no one's gonna say Facebook gaming. It's gonna be Twitch, YouTube, and probably something else.
So you don't even have a third one.
Yeah, you don't have
Mixer.
a third one to base it off of.
Mixer.
Is dead.
Mixer, yeah,
Bad.
Mixer died off. Bro.
Ninja brought it back to life.
Yeah, no, but didn't they get bought off or something?
clue.
No. I
Something
think-
happened to them. That's why Ninja moved
Yeah,
back.
shut down.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
shut down. They just no one bought them out. They just shut down. Period.
I don't
Guys,
know why.
if you had a year to hit 10,000 subs on YouTube or you die organically, could you?
We can die.
Yeah, I know a guy who.
I meant
who's done it.
organically subs. Like you can't, no
Buy
pain,
it.
nobody.
Oh, that's what
Yeah,
die.
yeah. I know a guy who's done it this year actually.
Farce. I'm saying, would you?
Yeah, dude, it's easy.
No, I don't think Forrest can make it.
In a year?
A year for 10K.
That's really
It's a
harder
fan
said
base.
than done.
Yeah.
You just have to title the video 10K subs in 1 year or I die. And they
Or
all
do
come
what Mr. Beast
running.
did and just stream literally like challenges. You know? You remember that? When he did those like
Not a bad
freaking-
strategy, but it's
those,
gotta be very original.
staying up challenges or like
10K
Eating-
subs on YouTube or Twitch?
YouTube.
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 I mean, it's not like a big amount, but like you have to get it in a year. Like you just have to. Like
I feel like it's definitely doable.
I think it's doable for some of us in here. The more dedicated ones
Doable.
who have had channels before
Dedicated.
having.
It's
your life.
It's my life
Hey,
is on the
who is
line.
it? Who is it? Who is it? Call him out.
Forrest
It's
would
your
make
life.
it. Nathan
Would
wouldn't
or
make it.
wouldn't? Oh,
You lie. You're literally lying.
Dude, Forrest concentrates on way other things on YouTube than anything else.
Yeah,
I don't care if his life is on the line. The man's still not gonna do it.
What do you mean Forrest would become the top 5 biggest Valorant YouTubers in the world? Hello?
And out of the rest of us, he's probably the least experienced on like any social
Yeah,
media
I
platform.
really don't know anything about YouTube
Well,
except the
or
hub.
Twitch. Dude, we don't have to go that far, but you know.
Forrest
nothing
knows
wrong
all about the. Yo, look at his face, the guy.
What are we talking about?
Alright, guys, hold up. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm done. Okay. I want also now we're gonna get into how much YouTubers actually make. Okay. Now this not okay. Imagine someone with
whoa.
what?
Why'd you only call out Forrest?
Maybe Nathan too, but Nathan's like
Mm-mm.
Nathan understands it a little more, and he has like the
Okay,
editing /
okay.
photographic issues, but he's not original. You know,
Oh,
Nathan's a follower, 100%.
That's
All right.
true. That's true. Look at his background.
Nathan would do a truck.
Whoa,
giveaway.
whoa.
The hell?
There's no need for all that.
All right, hit us up.
Okay, so I want you to guess. Okay, now, you guys know how much like YouTubers make money, right? It's based off their RPM and CPM.
PM and CPM.
Okay, now the main difference between the two.
In English, please.
Okay, okay. CPM are basically clicks per minute kind of thing. It's like views per minute. And RPM is the same thing, but for the advertisers. If that makes sense. So the CPM shows the amount of money you make before YouTube takes a cut per 1,000 views, and the RPM shows the amount of money that you make before YouTube takes it out.
You said that twice.
Okay, after YouTube takes it out. Okay, so RPM. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So we're gonna focus on the CPM, okay, before YouTube takes a cut. Okay, now the average CPM is 7, okay, and YouTube takes roughly a little bit less than 50%, like 45, 40ish, okay,
Comebacks.
which is a fair amount. Yeah, it's actually a lot because
That's a lot.
because YouTube takes a portion and then taxes takes another portion. Think about that, okay? So the average is 7, okay, and
7%.
$7 per 1,000 views. That's the
for
general,
the for total or for the content creator,
that's the average per content creator.
like that they get to keep.
No. That's before YouTube takes a cut.
Okay,
Wait.
sorry.
$7 per 1,000 views, but how many dollars is 1,000 views?
7.
7.
No, for the if they
Guys,
take
what's heavier, a pound?
Holy
bricks or a
sm-
pound of feathers?
no, shut up. if they're taking out $7 per 1,000, they're taking out 7 from what is the total?
They're not taking out. That's how much it is per 1,000 views.
That's how much they're paying them.
Yeah.
Wait, the average is 7 per 1,000?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, because you get like.
I thought it was like 1.5.
Isn't it like
I
a
agree.
few cents for like per 1,000 ad views or something?
1,000 cents. Wait, what?
Absolutely not fun.
Absolutely
No,
not.
not change
No,
for
no, no,
1,000
no.
views.
Or was it per view? Is that what I
I mean,
meant?
it would make
Per
sense
ad
per
view, it's
view,
like
yeah.
point something, point like one. I don't know.
Well, what's the numbers, Andrew? I'm trying to get some Mr. Beast numbers.
Let me help you out
It's a little
here.
bit crazy. So imagine someone with two. Okay, and it also depends what space they're in and where they live. Obviously, like that number ranges a lot depending on what space you're in because the advertisers put their ads on your videos depending on what's best for them. So like if you have a fitness channel, then like you're not gonna get like people who are looking for business.
Manscaped.
Yeah, like on that. Well, that's debatable. It can go. That can really go on anywhere. Let's be real. We're watching like a 7-year-old like moments video and like there's freaking Manscaped on there. And then it also depends where you live. Depends on your CPM. Okay, and it also varies per video. Okay, not per like content creator like as a whole. The CPM differs per video. Okay, now this guy his name is Matt Does Fitness. Okay, he's someone I actually kind of watch on like the regular. He has
Ew.
Matt Does Fitness. He has 2 million subscribers. Okay, and he just recently made a video how much he made this year. So 2019. I mean 2019. The whole 2020. Why did I say 2019? 2020. His
You guys
CP,
are stuck in the past.
his CPM. Okay, hold on, let me find it. I wrote it all down. Okay, his CPM was 7.5, normal, right? Average. He made $402,000 that year. $402,000.
Like profit, like himself made, or
That
they-
is
or this-
CPM. That's how much he made before YouTube takes a cut. I mean, no, that's how much he made. I think YouTube already takes a cut.
So
That's how much he made.
Before cut, it was like what, 600?
I don't know.
So-
They don't show that number. Why would they show you before YouTube takes a cut?
They just like whenever you're looking at your
So they can show how much YouTube's
your
robbing
expected
them
cost
of.
or whatever, they just show you what you're supposed to get. I don't think they take it out. I don't think they include whatever they're supposed to take out.
But like how many?
That's how much
videos
they
did-
made. That's how much they're getting paid. Like their check, $402,000. Okay, that's how much they made.
So what, you're aiming for what? 200,000 subs? That's about where you need to be to make a living.
Roughly, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. I don't know about that because I feel like you can
I think
quit
the only
if you're frugal at 100K. I feel like you can make it because eventually you're gonna grow to that number. You know what I mean? So I feel like you can make it off 100K.
yeah, but you're also relying on that to continue for a
Yeah,
long
but
time.
like if you have a part-time job and you're at 100K subs, then and you're doing fine, then I just say stick with it because then that's still,
Depend what kind of part-time job. Because like I'm working
Yeah,
at
that's why I said
depends what kind of
if you're
content.
fine, like if you're fine with whatever you're doing right now, you're not struggling.
But I thought that number was actually relatively low. Anyone else? The man has 2 million subscribers. Each video gets
what
like
was
a
his
million
view count?
views.
I thought that was very high.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not what I
402K?
thought at all when I saw it. Like the
So I guess actually that's about what I thought it would be. It wasn't
Yeah, that
shockingly
sounds
low.
about, yeah.
$500,000 for 2 million subs. Do you know how many million subscriber channels there are out
okay.
there?
First of all, it's not $500,000. It's 402,000. It's not $500,000. Okay. It's
Okay,
$100,000 difference.
That's still like 8 times more than what normal people are making.
I know. How do
Maybe 8 times more than what you're making.
Dang.
Okay.
Dang.
Oh, look at him at donating!
Okay, another thing I want to preference is this guy is based in the UK. Okay? And your CPM differs on where you live just because the amount of money, like, I don't know. Something with country. 'Cause
Income tax.
And
like,
it's
say
like
if
housing expenses.
the guy was based in the US, he'd probably make a little bit more than that. Okay, and another YouTuber, okay, has a 2 million viewed video. Okay, guess how much it made? And she has 300K subscribers. Oh no, she had 1.63 million. I lied. 1.63 million subscribers. If my numbers mix up.
That's a
numbers
hell of a
mix up.
big difference, buddy. I don't know, man.
1.63 million subscribers. Okay. And this was one of her most viral videos. Had 2 million views. How much money did she make off that video?
200,000. You just come on
2
now.
million views.
100K.
200,000.
You said $100,000 from one video?
Okay, you're high.
I'm not, dude.
Wait, run the numbers again.
Oh my
She has
Run them numbers.
1.63 million subscribers.
Okay.
And
Does the subscriber
one-
count even count? Like, does it matter, the subscriber count?
Yeah.
It gives you a gauge.
Not-
And the video had 2 million views. 2 million, okay?
Dang, more views than subscribers.
$10,000, Andrew.
Yeah, I think $10,000 sounds right.
$743.
Yeah, I was gonna say way less.
Okay, well,
743.
Nathan would be wrong if she didn't post a video that probably got like demonetized.
It was one of her most viral videos.
That's not her average. What did she do to do that?
A lot of the views came from India.
Yeah.
That's the reason why the CPM was low, and that's the reason she didn't get that many
Wait,
dollars.
Who was this?
Say that again?
The viewers, majority of the views came from India.
Yeah, what was she doing?
I don't know. The view was like it's just some normal video she made. It was her like traveling.
Or where did she live? Or like where was
She's
she
based-
at?
LA. US. Not
So the CPM is determined by the viewer's location?
Yeah.
It's driven by everything.
It's driven by everything. Think of anything and everything.
Everything.
It's literally driven on anything.
It's weird.
Maybe it's a lot, okay? Now this video, same kind of video,
Impossible to calculate.
302,000 views. Guess how much she made from the
Not
video?
bad.
Whoa.
I made a rack.
3,000.
Anyone else?
302,000. 1,500.
2 racks.
Anyone?
Wait,
3K.
run the specs again.
Same 1.63 million subscribers, okay?
Same person.
302,000 views on a video.
Give us the damn answer.
200
2K.
bucks.
She made 3K.
Yo, I was right.
Yeah. The CPM on that video was $18.
That's pretty good.
$18.
Why was it so much?
Is there any
Because
reason?
they watched. I think they watched the whole video. The more.
Super engaging video. I mean, there's nothing
Wait,
more
what
to
does
say, really.
CPM stand for?
clicks per minute.
How does clicks per
It's actually
minute
cost per impressions.
transfer in?
It's called a cost per impressions.
What
That
the hell?
makes more-
You said clicks per minute earlier.
That makes
Yeah, just-
way more sense. Because
Cost
how
per
could
impressions.
clicks per minute equal $18?
Okay, anyway.
What Andrew said, bro.
That's like saying.
Andrew
That's like
choked,
saying.
bro.
That's like
No,
saying
that was crazy.
10 miles per gallon equals 40 miles an hour. Like
They
what?
said, I know you're not talking $7. So how much does he have left?
No, dude, okay. No, this one is the craziest thing I've heard. Okay, this YouTuber, someone I watch daily, he makes content on like the side hustle, making money, and like the economy and money wise. Okay, it's
Steven Graham.
Stephen.
no, his name is Beheza. Okay,
Oh, what a boy.
800K subscribers right now, and he has one of the highest CPM channels on YouTube. Okay,
$25.
that's a lot. What the heck?
Well, you just said he has. Never mind.
This is overall per
Just
channel,
said
so
he
like
has
on
the
average
highest.
per video. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you guess.
15 bucks.
The CPM?
Yeah,
On average, like per
Okay.
video.
for the entire channel.
20,
So like it's average
20.
per video. Yeah.
$20.
80.
80. What the freak?
Oh,
30.
25 is high. I'm not
30.
going to higher than
I
25.
thought you said
Average?
100 yesterday.
27.72 is the CPM.
What the
25 is
heck?
high.
That was
20.
close.
27, bro.
That's overall channel, not like just a video.
Yeah, I was
though.
pretty much right.
Yeah. So basically, he made $500,000 off YouTube last year.
How many videos?
How many views? How many total views?
He had. I don't have the
He
views.
doesn't get that many.
How many videos though? How many videos did he upload that year?
I mean, a decent
Not
amount.
that many.
Like an average view count for his videos is probably like
300,
200.
yeah, 100, 200, 300K.
He uploads like once a week. It only gets like 200K.
Yeah.
His CPM
With
is
a few viral.
But like everyone
27.
finishes that video. For
Yeah,
sure.
those videos are so engaging. They're actually insane. I actually love his
Wouldn't you-
videos.
What do you think like Minecraft YouTubers have the best CPM?
Which ones?
Because everybody watches that.
Minecraft, like just child friendly stuff.
Child friendly, different thing. I
You get
feel
like
like
less like
child.
Different.
So you're talking like normal Minecraft YouTubers or like child friendly like YouTubers?
either.
Child friendly is a whole different base thing. It's a lot less than the normal, because kids just leave that shit on repeat. I swear. But normal Minecraft YouTubers, I'd say they get a little bit less than average actually.
I think it's because if they're going towards the younger audience, also, I feel like they have the shorter attention span, so they don't really, stick
that's
around.
fair.
Maybe. They definitely. I think it's around 5. I want to say. I feel like they have less than the average CPM. Just because Minecraft isn't like super relevant all the time, and
Plus, if the whole point is
Why is it Minecraft not relevant?
freaking, if you want people to watch the ads at the beginning of the videos, but you're Minecraft YouTuber and your audience is younger people, they're not just spending money all over the place.
True.
Someone
You know what
in
I'm
someone in my chat says you can't monetize child targeted videos on YouTube. So
I think that's false.
Well, is
I'm not saying
Minecraft child targeted?
I think they were talking about like kid YouTube period, not like just Minecraft,
like YouTube, like literally like YouTube Kids or whatever.
like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm pretty sure you can. If you're the one making the content, I'm like almost actually I'm 100% sure you can.
You know what? Let's look this up.
But for Minecraft, I feel like a lot of the content isn't super engaging 24/7. So like there's a lot of parts I'm like skipping around. Besides like IRL videos or like super entertaining like gaming videos where that they cut a lot. Like I'm like 100% engaged like watching the entire video, you know? I don't know. That's something to remember. But I feel like gaming is a whole different thing, period, dude. Like on YouTube. So especially like, go ahead.
he says if it's targeted towards children, you cannot put ads on it. You have to specify that it's for older audiences.
Whoever said that is probably wrong.
Yeah, I know they're 100% wrong.
I mean, it makes sense that they get like less money. They can't play as many ads because, children like they're not the ones spending the money, like Nathan said. But you can definitely make money off those videos, or else there wouldn't be a lot of them doing it.
Exactly. There would be like no content on there. You can't make
only
money.
like educational stuff on there would.
Yeah. So YouTube gaming, okay, completely separate thing. I don't know if you guys saw this. So Valkyrie, obviously number 1 top tier streamer, YouTuber, whatever. She won Content Creator of the Year, and she leaked how much she made. Okay. This year, in 1 month. Guess the number. And gaming is a completely different
And
thing.
like for like YouTube, Twitch, donations, everything.
No. Just off YouTube revenue.
2 mil.
No sponsors.
Oh,
Well, she
just
no
not
sponsors,
she streams on YouTube.
Doesn't count it. Just videos, not
a
streaming.
million.
I don't know.
Per month, not year.
2 mil.
2 mil a month? You're actually weird.
What's
Not a
our
month
view
for
count?
that 1 month. For that 1 month.
No.
You got our view count?
Let's see.
Way less than that.
Probably she gets like, let's see, over $1 million each with a lot of 2 million.
That's the view count.
Per month. Y'all are weird.
No.
There's no way.
That's per video.
Yeah, like high 100,000s to $1 million. Yeah.
172,000
A month?
a month.
Hey, okay, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
y'all
The
are
thing with
so-
the YouTube Kids. Yeah, he's right. You what's it called? It's ad supported with limited advertising. So basically,
So we're right.
Yeah, we're right.
no, it's not right.
No, you
No,
can't.
it's literally limited advertising. Like all these advertisements are like.
It says right here, it's targeted toward children. You cannot put ads on it. We just said if it's targeted toward children, there's probably less ads on it, but you can still put ads on it. That's specifically what we
he already
said.
said he was wrong. He was talking about there's just more rules, which he is right about that. It is a lot.
Like, what are y'all saying? Y'all ever
I'm
listen to the
so
podcast?
confused, bro. I'm so confused.
Where's the big numbers? Is that the Valkyrie the biggest one on here?
No, we have one more.
172.
But
Keep
gaming
going.
is that's so different. Think about it. That is strictly off YouTube videos. That's not her
How
streaming.
many videos a month?
I don't know that number. I don't know. The
And
thing-
she streams a lot.
she does.
too.
She streams on YouTube. She has brand deals, and she's attached to an organization. Okay.
Yeah, she
What
only does
organization?
not maybe like once or twice a week.
And she's part of 100 Thieves.
How much do you think content creators get paid
Wait,
for an
is she actually?
organization? Yes,
That's
she's
not
a
big
part of
deal.
100 Thieves.
For what? What does she do?
She's a content creator.
Content creator.
Oh, that's it.
It's like
You can do that?
Courage and those people.
Yeah, it's like Courage, Come on, not.
I didn't know you could do that. Just sign for 100 Thieves and be a content creator only.
No, you can do that. How much do you think they get paid? Because I know how much like an amateur player makes.
Amateur pro.
Well,
On, like,
100
a team?
Thieves pays a lot.
How much do you think a content creator makes? For signing to an
Lot.
org?
Depends on the org. Depends
Depends
on
on the org.
content
100
creator.
Thieves.
Valkyrie. 100 Thieves.
That's different though. 100 Thieves is
That's like top
that is
tier.
a,
of the
that's a, yeah, that is a money org. It's like that's like them now. You can compare them to like prime phase, like if
Yeah.
anything.
So how much?
No, but we're talking about the average org, like Luminosity and stuff like that. Probably not any more than like 200.
Oh,
How long
okay.
you- like,
I wasn't
how
even going
long?
for
How long?
200. I wasn't even
200?
How long are we thinking?
200 for a big time streamer like
A year?
XQC's his worth is he's up there
Take this.
because he's one of the top
I'd
streamers.
say a mil.
A mil?
Okay.
A mil? No.
Like
but-
what?
okay,
A
but I
year
think-
for who? Is very.
I think Kurt, like we're talking like people like Tim the Tap Man. I think they probably give him like 150 to an average org, like a big org, but not like 100.
That is wrong. No.
Tim will get more. Tim's
Oh,
big.
yeah, he would get way more. He averages a lot of viewers.
Tim could probably
know.
pull like a 500K a year contract.
He's usually he's not my recommended, so I don't know how much he gets viewed wise. I thought he gets around like
High hundreds. to a mil.
75 to 100.
Let's take an average streamer. Let's take, there's a chess streamer that both has twins, okay? An average organization. Listen, an average organization. They got signed to Envy, okay? How much do you think they got signed for? Average org,
85.
average streamer.
85.
Average?
Yeah, that sounds about
50.
right.
Okay, let's
Chess?
They're girls with their own brand though.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're girl chess streamers.
What's their following?
Yeah, what's their following?
What do you mean? What's their following?
Like how?
Like
On
the
YouTube,
subscribers?
I don't even think they have 100K. I think they're like.
They're pretty big on Twitch.
Yeah, on Twitch.
I know who they are. They probably get a decent amount. They probably get
I'd say
like
like
200K.
200?
Well, I have to look at their. Let me see. How many
I
followers.
think they get 100K a piece at least.
It
I'm
depends what
thinking, like,
org. I mean,
50 to
org's
80.
got money to spend.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
Envy
think
though.
average. I don't know what average is.
It's Envy though.
Never heard of Envy.
Yeah, then I could lower
That's
that
the
a little
point.
bit,
That's the
but-
point.
I think they got 100 a piece.
It's not like low ball in it.
I think they got 100 a piece.
I think so
You
too.
think?
Yeah.
You think? Okay. I thought this was like a question that you were asking us.
No. I don't know. I don't know the exact numbers because I didn't prepare for that one.
He's asking us questions he knows and the
Yeah.
ones he don't know, and I'm confused.
All right, now we get into the big numbers. Arguably the king of YouTube right now, Mr. Beast.
PewDiePie.
What?
Oh.
Mr.
PewDiePie
Beast.
is the king of YouTube though.
This man's pulling like 45 million views a video. Okay, average, roughly. Okay, this guy has 50-something million subscribers. Okay, now how much do you think he makes off that individual channel? Okay.
Per year?
Revenue?
Yes.
Because you know
Per
he's
year.
just spending a lot of money.
Per year.
We're not talking about profit.
We can't even talk about profit. We don't. Revenue
Stupid
a
ass.
year.
Oh my god.
This is
Probably
huge.
like 3 mil.
No, his is like 20 mil.
One video, or like 2 videos, is like.
His is like 20 mil.
Yeah, he gives out like a mil per video essentially at this point.
Yeah, he gives out a well over like 10 mil a year.
But those are also sponsors.
We're talking about revenue of YouTube. Period. For a year. I'll give y'all a hint.
CPN.
Y'all are balling a ton.
Lowballing?
20 mil is a low ball?
Yes.
What?
I
How
was
the heck
thinking
is
30, but I
20
guess
mil a
not.
lowball? 50 mil.
200 mil.
Oh! 300 billion!
All right, here we go. So
400 mil.
199 mil.
I actually don't have the exact number, but
Oh, wow. What a
God.
build. Nice.
Bad host.
according to Social Blade, he gets 40 million views a day. Okay, and you multiply that by the average CPM. This is average CPM of 7.
Bruh.
That's $121,000 per day, which is 3.6 million a month, which is 50 million a year on that one channel, roughly.
Dude, I said that. I
Peter said that.
Okay,
I said,
His CPN has got to be.
and that's
higher
average
than
CPM.
Yeah, his
I wouldn't be
videos
surprised if his is
definitely
like
higher.
20.
I would not be surprised at all either. So I'm gonna go with like easy 120 million a year. That's what I'm estimating he makes, and that's off the
He
individual
doesn't
channel.
spend that much on his videos either.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. He's actually insanely smart the way he does.
I think
it.
his merch does really well too.
His merch. Then
Oh,
he
yeah.
has other
I think
channels,
that's insanely well as well. He has a gaming channel as well.
Mr. Beast Gaming.
and it's not even like those like once you make those good videos, right? Everyone's expecting like every single video that he makes to be like that good of a banger. So like he already has a name for himself. Every single video he posts is gonna do well. Period. Like some are obviously gonna do better than others, but every single video I feel like is gonna get like at least 10 million, no matter what kind of video it is. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I saw him tweet. He hadn't hit. I think he had like last year. He didn't have a video go under 10 mil.
it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. And this is all on one channel. This is not counting sponsorships. It's not counting merch. It's not counting other channels, other ways of revenue. Like that man
That guy's
is
sponsored by everybody.
exactly like the videos are like majority sponsored.
Let
No,
me see.
he's so
That's
smart.
wrong. That's wrong.
Really?
Yeah, not majority.
They're not majority.
It's like
A good
Recently, I
amount.
haven't
It's
seen
like a third.
sponsor. Yeah, I'd say less than a third. Like as
Yeah.
of late, but overall, probably.
because recently he hasn't been sponsored much at all.
he doesn't need it.
Exactly. See, everyone's thinking he doesn't spend that much on videos. He doesn't compared to the amount he makes. That man is like rolling in dough.
How much
bro.
you think he spends a year then? Like
maybe 50 mil.
5?
You think less?
He gets
Fucking
sponsored
was
by
the
a
whole
lot of.
magnitude off.
He gets sponsored by a lot of mobile games.
He said
5
mil a year. He gave
I'm
us
thinking
5
He
five
spent
mil.
like 5 mil like in his last video.
I didn't say 5 mil. I said 50.
No,
I know, I'm talking about Austin.
Oh. I think-
Yeah, no, you're
I only
probably,
remember him
you're probably right
spending
around
like
50.
100. I don't know.
So take.
I feel
We
like
just,
50 is
last name
too
is-
much.
Jimmy Donaldson.
let's
Thank
say
you.
we say our estimate's kind of right. He makes 120 million in revenue off that one YouTube channel. He spends 50 million on that. Or no, let's say taxes first. Taxes takes roughly half. So we'll say like he has 80 mil left. He spends 50. He has 30 mil left, like per video, and that's only
You
on one
just
channel.
divided- I'm not gonna call you that actually. No, just keep going.
That's like he basically profits around 30 mil on that one channel. Roughly.
Yeah.
Think about that. The man is crazy. He's gonna be the first billionaire YouTuber, I swear. This guy. How long do you think that success is gonna last?
For him,
Yeah, or how long he's gonna keep like original ideas?
long time.
You think?
I mean, when he's like donating money, like his recycled videos are even good.
Yeah,
The dude bought it at a store 3 times, and I'll still watch it.
Yeah, I know.
It's true.
It's actually crazy.
Have y'all tried Mr. Beast Burger?
The hell?
Mm,
And he's like incorporating his viewers too, which is good.
yeah, that's true too.
It's attraction.
I actually signed up for one of those things. I don't know what it
Oh
was for.
my.
But I remember being like, oh my god, I wanted to.
Bruh.
Like he was like giving away money or something. I was like, why
Oh
not?
my god, would you guys win if you got to the one of those big challenges, like $100,000 challenges, like
Yes.
car challenges?
Yes. If I had to put my hand on a car.
Oh my god, I don't know
Oh,
how
yeah.
they lose so easily. I'm like,
That's what we all think, though. That's what
I
we
know,
all think, though.
'cause
That's what they all
they
think.
go on for days and days.
That ain't.
I don't care if they
That's
go
Some
on
of
for
them go on for
Yeah.
like 36 hours, and then they win like a car. Like,
What do you mean?
But sometimes I would accidentally put my hand off a car.
And they give us free food. Just give me Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
dog. I'm living.
24 hours, they get a whole home, son. Like, hello?
yeah, imagine losing the 1 mil challenge.
Like, there's no way. Would never do it.
Granted, he had to spend it.
That's a
but,
start
like,
to your business right there. Shoot, man.
Okay, so let's go into the other platforms, okay? Now
Wait,
listen.
real quick.
Okay.
That just came to my mind. Is it? I feel like it's like. I mean, I know it's his YouTube and everything, so it's fine. Like he's still benefited, but isn't it low key scummy to force a guy to spend $1 million in 24 hours? Like he could have. He made him use a lot of his money on like not where he should have.
What do you mean?
Like you remember how the dude won $1 million?
Mm-hmm.
The next video was he had to spend it all.
Did he?
Yes. Well, I mean, to
I
be
don't
fair,
think he
he
spent all of it.
he did, but the first it got cut to like 600K of taxes or like 450, something like that. And then he only saved like less than 100K, like 50, 80K from $1 million.
Personally,
I'd be
Not a
buying
scummy move.
Properties.
Not a scummy move.
I mean, if in the grand scheme of things, it's not scummy because he still benefited hugely from it. But like,
Yeah. If I was the guy,
Hell no. If I'm your boss,
I feel kind of aggravated.
I basically.
yeah, I would too.
Really? Well, maybe because
That's what I'm saying. I would feel like
Is he like an average occurrence in the videos?
no.
Oh.
A random dude. It was a subscribers.
It's a random, yeah.
It was the
Oh.
1 million one. The huge.
Did you not watch the
challenge.
video, Andrew?
No. I'm actually
Oh,
not. I'm actually
my
not that big of a Mr. Beast fan like at all.
He did buy himself a house, which was his
That's
biggest
true.
thing. So I mean, I guess he technically won a house tournament, so it's not all bad. But
No, that's scummy. I'd be furious. No. If I'm a random subscriber and I want that shit and he makes me spend it, hell to the nut. Well, I guess I was gonna spend it anyway.
I mean, yeah,
No,
you
but
still have
like-
80K left in the pocket. That's still
Well, no, but
incredibly good.
he was like rushed into spending the money.
well, he knew going into it.
Did he?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
like
Yeah,
if you're determined to win,
I think he said that.
then you already know what you're getting.
I guess. I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, buy a house, buy a car, keep another 80K in the pocket. Hey, that's it,
Man.
son.
80K is nothing to sleep on, you know.
Nothing to sleep on. Some of these motherfuckers be making it on.
Nathan says, "Yeah, maybe for you." Can't see his reaction. Doesn't care.
Yeah, stupid camera, bro.
Okay, are you ready for this? One of the most
Huh?
popping apps. Okay.
Drake.
TikTok. What did you just say?
TikTok on the clock, don't stop.
That was
Fuck
just
up,
not
Paul.
funny. That was just
I
not
hate it
funny.
here.
Okay. Now, you can like nowadays you can basically monetize anything, or like get money on ads or like anything like that. People sponsor you. You can do it on Instagram. You can even do it on Twitter. And it's kind of amazing what you can do on social media nowadays. To be honest, okay. Now listen, TikTok, random ass app. I swear to God, anyone can blow up on it. It's so easy for something to go viral on TikTok. Like, guess how much? If you put an ad on it, okay. If someone sponsors the ad, how much do you think they're paying you per TikTok?
What do you mean?
Yeah, stupid ass question number 7, bro.
What do you mean? It's an estimate. Guess. It's nothing crazy.
If somebody paid me for a TikTok, it'd be $1. I mean, like who? We're talking about?
What do you mean sponsoring?
It's an average person. Okay. This.
Average.
No. What just happened?
What the heck just happened?
What just happened?
What the heck?
They like messed everything else up though.
You just killed everything.
Okay.
Okay.
This one has 6 million views.
6 million? Is it
Yeah.
the girl who like freaking bobs her head up and down?
What?
Hell if I know. Forrest.
She got paid like 10,000.
They get roughly $500 to $1,000 per TikTok if there's an ad on it. Okay.
How do you get like a?
There's like certain ways to do it. You have to. I don't know if you.
I
apply for
barely
anything like that.
see ads on TikTok, and that's only whenever I first open up.
There's
the
not
app.
that many. You have to be like pretty big on there. But like it's
It's
kind
not
of.
really an ad.
Yeah, it's
Like
just like
it's them. It's like them incorporating the ad into their video, no? Or is it like
yeah, I
them
thought it was like
Say it
them
in the bio,
sponsoring
is that it?
Like they're
Like-
being sponsored, and so they have to show the product and stuff or whatever.
Yeah, or is it them posting like a graphic by the other person?
I think it's both. I think there's like. I think it's both. But that's like a good amount of money. That's like per TikTok. Like, how long is that really gonna take you to make? You know what I mean?
It depends.
And then I didn't know this. You can do it on Twitter too. Okay, like if you post a video and it gets views, you can monetize it, and they pay you money for it. So
That's
if you have like a big, basically, if you're a big like personal social media, and you have like a huge following, post everywhere and monetize everything. Like you literally hire someone to do it just for you, and you can make so much money off it. Okay, for example, okay, 100,000 viewed video on Twitter, give someone a payout of $100.
Right.
Dude, that's a lot of freaking money for a 30-second clip. Like, god damn. Think about all the females who are good looking who post anything on Twitter. Okay, think
Well,
about how much
that's
money they're
different.
missing out on. Because I know almost no one's monetizing stuff on Twitter.
Yeah, it's because they already because they have an OnlyFans. Hello.
Okay, not just females. I'm talking about anyone. Okay, I actually don't have a number for Instagram, but like Instagram models, they like you're good looking, you have to make a decent amount of money. Okay, how angry are you guys that if you're good looking, you can make it out in the world? Anyone? Someone in the chat tell me.
That's just bias, bro.
Andrew's jealous. He's not good looking.
yeah.
I am good looking. That's why I'm mad.
I mean-
Because no one wants to sponsor me.
Shut your ugly
Like,
ass up.
You're not good looking. Hello.
Hey, bro, I'm not even gonna
Oh,
lie.
Dude, he's trying to wear a sleeveless shirt. I can't talk.
You guys
Okay.
small too. Hey,
Yeah,
Andrew, I have a
dude.
question for you. Andrew, before we get
What?
on. Drake.
Okay.
How much do you think he makes in a year?
In a year?
Yeah, I want to hear this from
Right.
someone who doesn't listen to a lot of rap, hip hop. Drake.
Random question. Let's see, Drake. I'm actually unsure. I don't know anything about the music industry. Let's say
A year, you said?
A year.
Drake, though. He's in like the top
Yeah, he's like
percentile.
the top 3 artists every year.
Yeah.
Everything, I say 200 mil.
No. 500 mil.
Everything.
500 mil at least.
No, Austin's probably closer.
Really?
200,
Yeah.
250.
You don't just make casually half a bill. I don't know. Yeah, 200 mil.
Half a bill's a lot.
Does Peter know the answer, or he's just like,
I know. I was asking to see how low you would lowball, but then
He did
Dude,
the
that guy
opposite.
he did the
overshot it,
opposite.
bro.
I think the music industry would be bigger than that, personally, but I don't know.
music
guy's
industry
back.
probably doesn't-
You're so wrong, but why is his net worth 150 mil? Hold up.
Yeah, his net worth is 150 mil, bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah, 2020 actually, it's 180 mil.
And I said that he made that in a year?
He makes 50 mil a year. I knew 200 sounded too high to you. Man.
Dude,
Andrew, attempt to what you
like
said.
threw that
That's
so
true. It's
high.
a year.
Oh, wait,
That's
did I
not
say...
enough.
Wait, did...
You said 500
500
mil.
mil.
Half a billion.
Man, I'm just
In
frozen.
1
over
year.
here.
This guy makes half
So
a
in
billion
2 years,
in
you
1
have
year.
to, you have a bill.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
No,
we did our
Austin,
maths
1
wrong.
divided by 2 is not
Well,
500.
isn't Kylie Jenner the youngest billionaire?
1 bill. What?
Question mark?
Youngest
Huh?
self-made billionaire.
Okay.
Kylie Jenner. I hate the Kardashians.
I guess that's what I was kind of
The
comparing it
Kardashians
to.
are not even funny.
I was comparing Drake to the Kardashians.
Yeah, go off ours. Go off
Jeez.
ours.
Like, what the?
Okay.
First talk your shit.
They just got that big bank.
Yeah, the big banks. Both of them.
Anyway, that's where my number came from. I thought I was comparing them to like the Kardashians, kind of. So I was like 500.
Yeah, 50 mils is a surprise to me. Oh.
Okay, good. Now not too bad. Okay. Now let's talk about the most obvious platform that's coming more and more socially acceptable nowadays.
Just frozen.
Craigslist?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Mm.
How do y'all feel about that?
I love it. I'm so glad
Tell me when you get
a
a subscription and then tell me how it is.
Okay, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, I'm next 2 credit cards out, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Max? Who?
Tell me
I
how.
don't know.
What do y'all feel about it? Like
It's
honestly.
it's the female version of the military.
Are boys on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have
One
one.
of the top 5 guys is a dude for some
A
reason.
Boogie with a hoodie made one for exclusive
Hey,
content.
Peter, that's meant for me and you.
Come on, say less.
What do you guys post on OnlyFans?
Penis.
What else?
Porn.
Their butt hairs.
Nah, I mean, the really famous people be posting like lewds and shit. Just like, kind of just,
I feel
I don't
like
even know, but they get money.
I feel like girls don't get turned on like that. Anyone else?
They don't.
What?
Oh,
Doesn't Bella
think-
Thorne like not post? Like she posts lewds and she's like that like #1 on there, like top 5.
Bro, girls are just as horny as guys. They just don't talk about it as much.
Well,
Yeah, but I
it's
feel
more
like
of your
they're.
body than your actual genitals.
I feel like most of their like attraction to someone comes from like the emotional attachment that comes with them. So like they're like horny, but like horny for like a specific person, not for like random ass like
Not all girls.
good looking
No,
guys
no.
on OnlyFans. You know what I
Nah.
mean?
When the baby's nudes leaked, bro, girls were fiending.
Girls, motherfucker.
Bro,
That's
but everyone
true.
was fiending.
People were fiending.
Really? Y'all don't think that?
Yeah, we need a live reaction, Andrew. Just don't show it, but show us your reaction.
To what?
Okay.
I'm joking. Okay. So someone on OnlyFans makes around. This is in the U.S. Like the top
Okay.
percentile, but not the top. 400,000 to 600,000 a month.
A month. Jeez.
A month.
What?
That makes sense.
Now,
That's
arguably
crazy.
one of the top person on OnlyFans. Okay. What? Do I even speak English? One of the top people on OnlyFans. Okay. Belle Delphine. Okay.
I love that.
I bought her backwater.
You know, people got like sick from that.
Ah.
Didn't they get like AIDS or something?
What?
Not AIDS.
Forrest,
God.
what is wrong with
They got
you?
sick
Forrest,
though,
what is
didn't they?
wrong with you?
They got sick though, didn't they?
Got AIDS?
It's AIDS.
Now, arguably, she's #1 on the platform. Okay. She makes $1 million a month. But apparently, around $1 million. apparently the people she's talked to makes roughly the same amount as her. But other people have said that they don't make the same amount, like, at all. So she's like the top, like, 0.001% of the people on there. But I did the math, okay, and her subscription is $35 a month. Okay, don't ask me how I know that. Okay, she makes $1 million. Okay, so you do the math. That's around 28,500 people on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, that number's kind of low to me, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's just straight 100% profit. Like, imagine somebody buying your merch that's free and you sell 28,000 of them. Like,
Yeah,
the money adds up quick
That's
when it's
true.
like no
Wait.
profit and a $35 buy-in.
It's $100% profit.
Okay, well,
OnlyFans doesn't take a
no.
cut.
not 100%, but like, but I'm saying like you don't putting
have to
money
do
into it.
anything. Yeah.
I'm sure OnlyFans takes a cut, but it's not huge.
It's actually true. You don't. You're not putting out a product. You're just like.
Dude, I feel like
Just
I feel
sitting
like
there, they're
Gabe's
giving you
putting in
money.
his head and like about how he wants to do it.
No, in my head, I'm like, dang, this world is so unfair. Like, it's so
Do you
weird.
think we could pull that off too? Shoot.
No.
Shit,
No, we
Five
couldn't.
Guys.
Maybe not to that extent, but like maybe
Five
like
Guys in
$10 a day.
football.
Hey, Austin, bro,
10
how old
bucks
are
a
you?
month?
How old are you, son?
$10 a month. Can we pull that off? Maybe.
Give me
I
another
don't-
like
I
year and
don't-
a half, and I'll be
I
done.
don't trust Austin with an OF.
Dude, once we in college, me and you, man.
That guy.
Forrest,
that
why do you
guy-
call it an OF, Forrest?
I'm not trying to say it out loud, bro.
There's no way your parents know what that is.
And I don't care.
Like, there's no way. Like, it's so new, but at the same time, it's really not. Like, the idea isn't new, like, at all. But, like, for some reason, this, like, blew up.
Patreon.
Yeah. But what's the difference between Patreon and OnlyFans?
Patreon caters to everybody, not just
Yeah.
like
OnlyFans is
like
more
they're
for
like
the horny.
like you gotta look for it if you want to go on Patreon. OnlyFans is dedicated.
Oh, I guess. That makes sense. I guess it takes, like, I saw someone say it takes, like, the awkwardness out of, like, looking for it and being on Patreon. Like, OnlyFans, like, basically takes that all out. And, like, you're here for that reason. Like, you know what I mean?
Would you sub to an OnlyFans account?
No.
Why?
It's just a waste
I
of
get
money.
those for free, buddy.
Exactly. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
What kind of question is that? Like, what
Huh?
you're basically asking, have I?
Maximize happiness, minimize cost. You know.
Plus, I feel like the stuff gets leaked out. I heard that, like, it doesn't stay on the platform ever. It goes,
Yeah,
like,
they're big.
It does not.
it goes everywhere else. So there's no point in paying for it. Like, really. Oh, I have one more thing. But this is, like, my last thing I gotta talk about. Obviously, one of the biggest streamers that there were.
Blevins.
Yeah. Blevins. Ninja. Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who you were talking about for a second.
Tyler.
Let's talk about his multi-million-dollar deal and how he snagged the bag and just ran away from that bitch. Like,
You didn't run away.
what do you mean?
You got lucky.
True.
What?
Would you take that money? Yeah.
He signed a
What?
multi-million-dollar deal with Mixer, and then they shut
Oh
down.
yeah, well then Mixer crashed and then he went back to Twitch. Like
Okay,
I
don't say
see.
crash.
Yeah,
Stop saying that. Like, crash, someone bought them out. That's not what happened. The thing failed and it literally just disappeared. Like, they
So
got
it
rid of it.
crashed.
Same for Shroud though. You
Crash and bought out is not the same thing, Andrew. Crash means
Well,
it
you used the
failed.
term bought out earlier. And then
Yeah,
crash is,
that's why I changed it to crash.
crash is not the same thing as shut down. Crash means it's going to come
Yes,
back up.
it is. Is it not?
No, it shut down. It did not crash.
No,
'Cause
it
it-
crashed.
Crash kind of like symbolizes that it's going to come back up. Like, the
It has
stock
the same
market.
connotation. It has the same connotation.
The stock market crashed. No,
I
but it's going to
don't
go
think
back up.
Andrew, I don't think it matters. They know what happened to Mixer.
No,
How
no,
much
get
would it
that
take
damn
for
voice.
y'all to post stuff on OnlyFans, though?
Okay, why are we going back to this?
Why are we still on this?
I'm
already
curious.
have. Already have.
Already have?
Exclusive Arctics content. Baby.
How much did it take?
Some racks.
Some racks.
Some
I
rack.
never thought that I would.
Austin's got like brand his orthodontist like places in OnlyFans. Promotion site.
Exclusive teeth cleaning videos.
Not bad idea. Yeah, some people would be posting like not like you have to be like sexually like explicit on that. Like does that have to be suggestive? Can it just be random shit?
You can wear like a thong. I mean,
No, like okay, can I be doing a Rubik's Cube on there?
That's a good question. Like,
like
is
in
there
your swimming trunks.
like does the TOS say that it has to be like explicit content?
I don't think.
I think it
so.
doesn't.
No.
I don't think. I
It's
don't
just
think
not
it
the best
would.
route to go, but
Yeah.
Like, if you want to
I
solve
mean,
a Rubik's
they got full movies on the hub. Like what?
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
Got him!
I caught you in 4K, bro.
Dude, I'm just trying to watch the freaking movie, bro.
https:// Go on, farce.
I feel like if you want to do like a Rubik's Cube, you go Patreon, not OnlyFans. Anyone else?
Just wonder if he could.
Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder if like
OnlyFans popping though, so like, might as well go there.
it is popping.
Yeah, but people like a profile picture that like looks like you're like ripped and like ready to show them your cock, but it's just you doing Rubik's cubes.
Did I see the wave?
Hey, can you review OnlyFans? Can you like give a bad review? Like I do not want this shit.
Review? Oh, can you browse it before you buy it?
No.
Really?
No.
So you're going in
That defeats
blind?
the purpose. You'd think.
Yeah.
Dang, that
Well,
kinda
you gotta see the
sucks.
person's face and body, right?
I mean, profile pictures.
That's it. The profile picture. That's it.
And like you're not going on. I don't think people go on OnlyFans and like browse people. They go because they like get somebody's because they like, I don't know, they're an influencer and they like want to get it for this person. Like how many people have like do that, like browse and look for people to sub to OnlyFans?
I feel like there's more than you'd think.
My,
It's like- Let me not get there, but I don't think there'd be that many people if it was like only content creators that could have a platform. You know what I mean? There has to be like some random people that like just like have an OnlyFans with like not as large of a platform, like almost no platform at all, who are like making a decent amount of money.
My old coworker, the weird pedophile one, had an OnlyFans, and he actually like used it and like posted on it. And he asked one of the other coworkers who he like was flirting with, quote quote, to make OnlyFans content with him. And I was like, yo, what the
Jeez.
hello?
Did he make money?
I didn't ask. I didn't want to.
A little too far.
God dang.
I think with that we're gonna wrap it up. Anyone got any other closing arguments? Anyone?
Austin asked us a question.
What you got?
Is it okay for what to have an OnlyFans? What kind of people?
8-year-olds? What?
Oh my
Whoa,
god.
my.
Well,
one thing I
what
want
are
to
you
This
say
guy,
then?
bro. Of
Let's
course
have
it's this guy.
Let's have a closing thing, okay? Do you think
That's true. Do you think?
that social media is becoming like the mainstream job?
No.
No.
Social media.
I mean,
Do you think-
mainstream job.
Do you think you can make it on social media?
Probably
What the hell?
not,
That's two
but-
different questions.
I know. We're going speedrun.
Life providing? No. Well, yes.
Like thinking of it and then like dedicating to it.
If you gave me the equipment for it, yes. If you gave me a good camera that I could use, I would do everything else.
Yeah, but you
That's
said,
my
like,
problem. The funding.
The quality you have now is fine, in my opinion.
I'm talking about for real life content. I think real life content's the easiest way to go. If I'm being honest here.
Yeah, maybe.
If my life depended on it, easily do it.
Because they obviously make it a lot easier than it really is. Like, there's a lot more work
Oh yeah, there's
than like thing. But I don't know, this is
Because
good.
what's it called? Real life content is like the quote quote normie content. You know?
I just feel like so many kids are striving for it nowadays. It's just like it's not gonna happen.
I think it's just better, safer, and smarter to just go with the job that helps society besides entertainment. You know.
Right. Because for, like, to be honest, there's, like, only so many ways to, like, actually blow up. It's either, like, you're insanely dedicated and consistent, and you get your lucky break. You have connections, and you, like, collab with big people, and you end up growing off them. You're either in, like, super different. Your content is, like, different, crazy. Like, Mr. Beast came out of nowhere and just blew up the space. Or you're just the best of the best.
I saw this thing on a forum somewhere, and it was like, people try to aspire to have their jobs, like the stuff they work for, or something that they enjoy, but that's like not feasible for anybody. So what you need to do is just try and make the hobbies and like the activities that you do outside of your job, the way that the things that you look forward to, right? And like live enough so that you have economic freedom, but also live so that you can enjoy things outside of like that job, you know?
I agree. You know what a lot of people are doing nowadays? Is they're actually making their job their social media. As in, like,
Yeah.
Like vlogging about it?
that, but, like, they're, like, butchers who, like, work as butchers, but they're filming that and posting it on YouTube, and they're making money off that, which they're going to do anyway, but it's just, like, an additional thing that makes them side money and could be, like, a huge thing. You know what I mean? Like, people
mean,
love doing that.
It'll
Have
be
you guys seen that-
saturated
Oh,
though.
sorry.
Like by the time we get to our careers, but that's really cool. Like you see on like TikTok, there'll be like random ass shit, like people who
It's
do
true.
random things like pop in because like people want to see people who are good at what they do.
Exactly, but it's actually so entertaining to watch. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like the reason I say butcher is because I literally watched a butcher like just destroy, like cut up a cow, and I was like, this is like super interesting to watch. But like they make videos on it, and they have like decent views. And the same thing with like making like carpentry or like designing a home or like building the house. Like all things they're gonna do anyway, but they're posting it to YouTube for like extra cash, and it's ended up being like different because not many people are doing it. And it's like actually a career. Does that make sense? Like it's not just like entertainment.
That's true.
Have you guys
That's
seen
like-
that dude on TikTok who records him making like stuff for Cold Stone? Y'all know what Cold Stone is? It's like an ice cream shop where they make the ice cream on like the really cold metal and stuff, and like they like scoop it up and like make it in front of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has like this whole recording thing in front of his face, and like he looks down, makes it, and like talks about it, and then it's cool. I wanted to point that out.
Yeah, that's people are doing nowadays. I don't know, but I feel like that the thing that they're filming the careers is what makes them different, and that's why they kind of succeed on YouTube. Because I feel like the people who like actually want to try YouTube, and the people who are striving for it are people who like come late to the party, and like they try to mimic someone else's content basically, and that causes like them to like be on the platform for like a year and they're not moving anywhere, and that's when they just quit, right? But like if you're gonna like copy someone else's content, it takes a lot. Either you have to have like one exploding video, or you have to be different and you have to be on the platform for like 2+ years and be dedicated and posting regularly and having good content, and like in order to make it. That's why I think working hard, you'll have your break eventually, you know? Because like so many people vlog nowadays, but like the vlog's nothing special. Like everyone, there's so many already established vloggers where they'd rather watch them than you. Like if you're just filming your day and there's nothing different, why would I go to you and not like Casey Neistat or like any of the other massive vloggers? You know? And like you just have, I don't know. It's like if you're following like the vlogging thing, it's not going to be enough to where like you're on there for a year and you think you're going to make it, because you won't. It's that simple. You either have to be on there 3 years and like understand the algorithm more and like get used to it and be different at one point, or find your break or collab with someone, and that's when you'll make it. But putting like hours into YouTube and being there for 3 years is so much, in my opinion. Like it's so much, because YouTube isn't like a side thing. It's like a full-time thing. Like you're putting hours into your content, you're putting hours into your channel because you want to see it succeed and grow on top of like your other job. Anyone?
Yep.
Anyone?
That's why YouTube's the hardest
I
one to
I
grow.
disagree with that. I agree
Yeah.
with
You
that.
contradicted your idea in the very beginning.
That's why YouTube's the hardest one to grow. Period. Like it's, I don't know. To me, like
Yeah, wrap it up like an English paper, you know.
Who works harder, Twitch people or YouTube people?
that's a good question. Obviously, YouTube. All right.
Wait, why?
That was like a real debate between YouTubers and Twitch like streamers. They were like,
Probably Twitch at a high level because YouTube gets more automated. Like you hire editors,
I agree.
you hire like thinkers,
I think starting off,
Thinkers.
production, and everything.
yeah, I agree. If you're starting
Oh,
off,
and Twitch, your like your ideas and everything you do is live, right? So like you can mess up, and I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'd say Twitch.
Like you got to be like something that it like people enjoy a lot of the time, instead of just like a few clips and stuff from different things that you take videos of.
I think YouTube takes more work at a low level. At a high level, it's definitely Twitch though.
I
Because at that point, Peter's right. You just automate it. You hire someone for that to edit like your clips and stuff. Now, if you're doing like not just clips and you're making like original YouTube content, I still think it's YouTube. Like,
so like Ryan Higa production level content, like that kind of creative content.
yeah, 100% YouTube. But like, take like the Sidemen. I always love the Sidemen. I always go back to them. They stream, but their YouTube videos definitely take more work. 100%, I think. Like filming that's so exhausting, hours, and the content's so good, and their ideas are like almost always original.
I think if you want the longevity on YouTube, you have to be like the Ryan Higa situation. He doesn't post often, but every time he posts, you know you're getting a banger kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Because he puts a lot of work in his content, and he does everything himself, or at least with his people, his little group.
No, he's a team.
That's what I'm saying, with his people. Like he doesn't hire like the random like editors online. Like his editor is his like his friend, or like, and then when he writes his own script along with his people, you know.
Yeah, but after like he had to find those people somehow. Like they weren't just his friends from the beginning. like 100%. He like found an editor that like he obviously went through a couple editors and like found that they worked with him well and like that's what he wanted and stuff, and that's why he hired them, and they just became a part of the team. Like it's not like you hire one editor and like that's your editor for life. You definitely like try out different people just to see if you like their editing style and you see like what they're doing and they like agree with you and stuff like that and they're exactly what you want. That's when you like stick with them, you know. That's the way I see it.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure all of his editors were friends before then. Before anything, they were friends first before editors for him.
I don't know. I know because I know that's how it is with like, a lot of people. Especially with like streamer personalities and like other things that aren't like mainly YouTube. They definitely go through multiple people to, like. See
No. I'm talking about people that have the longevity on YouTube. Because like I said, Ryan has the longevity on YouTube, or well, he had it before he took his break.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm pretty sure what's called PewDiePie's had the same editor for a minute now.
I'll disagree. I think the Sidemen they all use the same editor.
That's a production company. They're a brand more than they're just a group of content creators. That they're a brand now.
No,
I don't think
up until a couple years ago, they all edited their own videos.
That was a couple of years ago.
like 2 years ago, because the Sidemen channel didn't end up being an actual thing until like a couple years ago because they had like their YouTube Premium series or whatever it was, and that's when I think that's when they got like a real editor, because before that they used to edit every single individual one of their videos, and then they probably went through a couple people and then found one who just worked for all of them. Because now it's like a group thing. Because I know they all use the same editor. Or they might have like a side guy or something like that. Imagine that's the wave, dude. Like once you get to that point and you're making it, you can just film. And that's like the funnest part. Like the editing stuff is like the side thing, in my opinion. That's the hard part.
Yeah, no, that's the main problem. If you're gonna try to make it on social media, is you're gonna have the time to make the content, but then there's the time. Then you have to have extra time to fill in the the other stuff.
That's always the beginning. That's always the hardest part. Like you're putting like 20, 30-hour work weeks if you're trying to post like consistently like good content, thinking of ideas, brainstorming, planning it, then editing it, then posting it on top of like the other things you have to do, because YouTube you're not gonna make it like doing it not consistently, you know? Like it's not gonna be giving you enough money. So you have to be having like a real job, or like you're in school and just you're ending up with like 70-hour work weeks, you know? Like that's why a lot of people just don't make it.
Because they're not built diff. Like
that's right. Like the Haste Podcast. Because we'll make it. Because we're all built different, baby. Let's hear it out.
My heart.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of the Haste Podcast. We lost a member throughout the end, but I think we lived. I think he wasn't contributing that much anyway. I'm gonna be honest. Screw that guy.
Put down in the comments who do you think will be the first to leave Haste Podcast.
All right, if you're in the Twitch chat right now, I want you guys to go check out our YouTube channel at the Haste Podcast. You can catch all our full podcast there. If you guys missed it live, go follow our Arctics Live Twitch, where we're live every Tuesday from 7 o'clock to around 8:30. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, where we will post. And yeah, thank you guys for all joining us.